We wanted the best education opportunity for children. And what we went with was that nurturing type environment of being in home, a familiar and a comfortable place for children to play, and in addition to playing, learning.
2, 3.
My name is Stephanie Olson, and I am a co-owner and educator at Kids Castle, which is a Colorado licensed in-home childcare.
And I'm Roger Olson, and we are a couple. We are married. I am also a co-owner and educator here at Kids Castle.
The most important thing is focusing first around relationships with our families. So we went from a family relationship to the provider. Then with those relationships, we went from provider to child, and then from child to child. It was so important to us because you've got to have social and emotional skills as a young child or a young learner.
Both Steph and I love the class tool, and we had a few classes on class and how it works. We learned so much from that and how you can be intentional in your teaching. When they're at this age, their brains are still forming and all these synapses are just firing away, and the more you can foster that brain activity, the more the connections will form, and they will grow up to be, lifelong learners.
You know, the best part of a child's day here is being able to explore what they really like. Every child is different. Every child has a different education goal specific to them. And I can do that as an in-home provider. I know what each child's needs are. I even know what maybe a family need is, and we work on that every day. The majority of the day at Kids Castle is child-led. We intentionally set up centers focused on all the objectives that you find within Teaching Strategies Gold. Whether a child is at the creation station, which is our art, or the exploration station, which is science, or maybe today they're wanting to learn and explore more at the water or the sand table.
When you see a child start, here, do you want to share my toy? It's just, it's an aha moment. I also love read aloud story time. The kids really get into that, and so do I.
Mr. Rogers is very animated, and he captures their attention, and all ages generally attend read aloud.
What's this funny round thing?
It's a CD.
It's not a CD, but it's a good guess.
A music.
It plays music.
It's a music CD.
It's a
music
record.
CD.
It's a record. You don't see these around very much.
One of our strategies is when children are learning, we're always within close proximity, meaning that if a child is sitting in a child's chair, we're at that same level with them, or we're right on the floor most of the time. Then that's where calling them friends comes into play. We want them comfortable with us, and we want to be part of their experience.
You can tell a child is learning when they are engaged, they're enjoying themselves, they're either laughing or smiling, or sometimes they're just focused on what they're doing and they don't say anything. You see it, and it just kind of brightens your day,
We wanted a positive male role model for the children. You find that it's typically a female-dominated industry.
Work is very fulfilling for me, and it's so much different than working in the corporate world. At least for me, I never felt that I was making a difference. And now working with children every day, seeing those little moments when their eyes light up, it just makes it all worth it. The number one thing is the children. You really need to be passionate about serving your children.
And in addition to serving the children, you also need to make sure that you've got the passion for the entire family unit.
There is a big stigma against in-home childcare providers. that we are just babysitters, we plop kids in front of the television, but that is not the case, and we have such a family feeling that's so important for children to be grounded and safe and have the family connection.
We wanted a place where kids could laugh, they could have a lot of fun while their parents were at work, and at the same time they were learning. Because when you look at Kids Castle's marketing tagline, we're Kids Castle, where every day is a learning adventure.